Hello everyone and welcome back to the 27th part tutorial of how to model a basketball court arena. So this time we will continue and it will be pretty easy. We're just gonna mirror this part and then patch it, and also we will finish this wheel pivot by creating some kind of a simple screw that goes through the two wheels. So, and basically duplicate the two wheels and the pivot to the other side. So um, I'm pointing my camera in that way. So right now the X here is pointing to the left. So whatever you do, just make sure your X here on the pivot mark is set to the left side or to the right side, and do whatever I do just the opposite way. You're gonna select this and shift right click and hold them both, choose mirror polygon and mirror options. So we need to set this to the negative. I think it should be the positive x. I mean the left, always when it points to the left I think it's the negative. Let me first just try this. Yeah, well, that's not true. So it's the negative x. So if it goes to the left, the x, it's the positive, and whatever goes to the right is the negative. So negative x, and make sure the merge with the original is not checked. Click apply, and this will happen. Now, because I somehow modified this, in some areas you will have open gaps like so, and this is really okay because this will help us to connect those two parts better. I mean, it will be easier for you to see what's going on. So if this is not the case, you will simply want to grab every vertex that it's in the middle, right click, choose vertices, grab all of them, uh, push them, I mean with the scale tool, just try and bring them to the same position and the center, so there won't be any open gap. Now I will undo that for a second, and I just want to explain something here. Whenever you do such thing as this and you have an open area like here and here, you want to grab this cube and you want to push it just to this one, okay, until here. You don't want to do more than this cube. This cube should represent where you need to stop and scale this. So I'm scaling them just to bring them to the same position that way. So that way they are really near to each other, like patched. And what you want to do here is go over mesh tools, no, edit mesh, and merge component, okay? I will click this option box because I may want to uh, change some things. And also be aware that if you have very crowded vertices here, I know that we are already talked about this too many times, but those two could attach to each other in that way. So I will try to apply this and see this. So I clicked apply with the default settings. So nothing happens. I mean, those two didn't connected in a way that I didn't want. So I'll just grab this and check if this is really patched. Okay, let's press 1. Yeah, you better be on non-smooth preview mode when you do this. So press 1 before you do this. Okay, so these been connected and these been connected, so that's okay. I'm gonna test a few more vertices just to make sure that I don't have any problems. You see here, those are really next to each other, and it could be that some of them can, like this one and this one, could be connected to each other, and then you will have problems. So you want to make sure that everything, really everything, is not it is connected as it should be and not otherwise. So this one is okay, this area. I'm going I'm focusing on those crowded areas because this is really what matters here. You don't want to have something like this, I mean that way. Okay, just want to make sure that each vertex connected to is mirrored one. All right, so that's cool. Looks nice. Let's make sure that here everything is correct. Okay, I'll go through here inside just to make sure. I know it's probably bothering you that I'm doing this, but trust me, if you won't do this and efficiently, this will be, this will just snap you out from this. I don't know, it will make you mad later on when you will reveal some mistakes. So yeah, that's cool and that's good, and I'm almost, yeah, I'm sure about this, and this is okay. Now we're gonna grab the entire shape, and I want to go over edit delete by type history. I don't want to have any history on this shape. It's overloaded with history, and we want to make sure that things are going smoother in our work area. So deleting the history will be a very good idea at this point. So grab those two, Control D to duplicate them, and pass them to the other side. Now you can do this that way, but if you want to make it precisely, you can check the top view as well and make sure that those two are where they should be. Let's see. Let's see wireframes as well. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. I see those little cylinders here and here, so I can tell where this is at. Something like so. Okay, press F. Yeah. Oh, no need to press F8. Now let's just create the screw that goes through those two wheels. So I'm gonna create a polygon cylinder. Okay. Now it should be somewhere on the grid. It have to be on the grid actually. And I'm gonna change the default settings to it to about 6. That way. Now remember when we created the leg here? Basically we had a little bit more than 6, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but we can be satisfied with 6. So when it was part 23. I just checked it before I created this tutorial. So we had these things here, those lines here, and when we wanted to make sure that we have a pipe here, like so, we wanted to make sure that this part is like, this part is staying circle, but this part will have some sharp edges. So if I press 3 here, so this looks like a screw, but this still looks like a perfect circle. So we want to simply do the same with this one, okay? So you know what? I'm gonna change it to 8. I'm gonna go back to this one, to this cylinder, and I'm gonna change it to 8. And the reason is because that I need 8 edges in order to create a circle from them. Yeah, well, I can use 6 as well and 4 as well, but let's make it that way. Now press F to focus on it. Right click, choose vertex. I'm gonna grab this vertex, and what I want to do here is shift right click, chamfer this vertex. Okay, I'm gonna grab this face, switch to scale tool, and scale it up just like so. Okay, now I'm gonna grab those faces and delete them. I want to stay only with this part, and right click, choose edge, grab this edge, shift right click, and no, I want to be on object mode, shift right click, insert edge loop tool options. Okay, You want to set the multiple edge loop to multiplier to 4. I think 4. No, 2. 2. You want to have 2. And set them that way. Okay. Now, if you remember, just as like that part that I just showed you there, that we built it on part 23, the leg, we added here a section where we will need to make sure that we are maintaining topology there. Okay, so we need to have those 4 edges. This 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and now what I will do is I will simply extrude this one up, so I will have some depth to it that way. But you see now, this time I already have those 4 edges here and down up here. So I'm only concerned now about this face, which I will extrude it upwards that way. Now this is nice, but I'm not sure that, yeah, we will see about that. Okay, so you want to grab this edge, double click on, sorry, click on this edge, double click on this edge. Sorry again. This one, shift, double click on this one. Shift, click this one, shift, double click on this one. I'm gonna do it to all of them. Same thing, selecting those. Okay, this one, that one, this one, and that one. We have height, and this is it. Now, shift right click and choose bevel edge options. Now, if I recall, it was 2. Let's click, let's change this. You know what, let's change it to reset settings. We will have 2 here, and let's click apply. So we will have something like so. Now, all I care is that this edge here won't be here, okay? So we'll grab all those edges, that, this way. Now the reason that I don't want them is because this edge is basically what creating those triangles here, you see. So we don't want them. We want to get rid of them. We're gonna maintain topology that way. So each face will have 4 vertices. Grab this one, grab this one, grab this one. And the only way to delete edges is shift right click and delete edge. Okay, so now you can see that we have faces, but each face has should have 4, though something here is not correct. If they should be 4, we don't have 4. Well, I understand what's going on here, but as far as I can see it, we will need to add 1 edge loop in a way. This one doesn't have 4, you see. So what I will do, I will connect those points. Let's try and do this. Merge, multi-cut tool. Click here. Click here. Click here. Okay, this is just a little bit different from what I've done here. Probably I used other settings. But anyway, it's pretty easy to do, so that's fine. So now, yeah, we have 4 vertices for each face, and that's good, except this one here, which I don't really care right now. Let's do the same at the other side. Okay, this one. And let's click here and right click to close this. Now press F8. I will press 3 just to see this better. Okay, And the only thing that I need now is to grab this edge, shift right click, sorry, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split. And I'm going to use the offset edge loop on top of this edge to create those two edges that will maintain this area. So now if I press 3, this is how it will look. Okay. Now I need to add one edge loop here. So shift right click, insert edge loop option, because oh, okay. I just need to reset this and add one edge loop here. Press 3, and that looks good. Okay. Well, at this area it looks good. Here it's still need to be modified, but let me first do something. Press 1. I want to grab this piece. I'm gonna delete the history for it, and I'm gonna change modify center the pivot for it, and I'm gonna grab this and bring it to the wheel sets here. Gonna switch to rotation tool. Press F to focus on it. It won't be a problem for you. And switch to move tool and bring it over here. Now, I know that for some reason it's looking like it goes too perfect for me. I don't know. I mean, like, I don't see any reason to modify the scale too much for it, but if you feel like, you will need to do those adjustments. I mean, everything you need to do, everything you do, you need to make sure that, oh, sorry, you need to make sure that it goes as it planned. Like, if this is not the diameter of your hole, you will need to adjust this. So I will just give you a, I mean, like, quick demonstration on how to fix things such as this if it's not going your way. So you can, like, grab all those faces, okay, and delete them. You know what? I'm gonna bring it outside so you can see what I'm doing. So if let's say that the diameter of this is not correct to this thing here, you will have to simply delete all those faces and, sorry, go here, grab this edge, double click on it, and adjust it. I mean, to the side of this hole here. Now something here just looks weird. I mean, I think I forgot something. Oh yeah, this is where I added the secondary edge. I'm gonna delete it. I loop selected it and the faces and delete them. So you see, I have those edges, and I can simply determine what the diameter of this will be, the cylinder that goes through this, the pin or whatever. So that way it's easier for you to fix problems such as this. Now, if for some reason, before you do this, you take a look on this shape right now, right? And it's not covering all this hole that way, so you don't really want to see the hole, right? So right now it's a good time to expand it to whatever size you want, and then just then come and change this edge scale, okay? And determine and simply modify it so it will be fixed to this hole here. So I'm gonna switch to side view right now, just to see this better and give you a better understanding on what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm gonna change to this view, and right now I see I see like 4 sets of um, wheels, and not really the side that I need. So yeah, maybe I will bring this. Which one is the, yeah, 5 is, whoa, I may need to change something with the camera. Let's see. Let's choose out other camera. Camera settings, no. Camera tools, no. Where is it? Okay, there should be some kind of way to adjust the camera to your view, to the view that you like. Create camera from you view. This is a nice feature. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's firm to be side view. How do you change the side? Anyway, I will need to check this. Maybe I will do this later on. Anyway, I have the diameter of the pin of those two pieces here. So this is enough for me to tell how much I need the this pivot here to be. So let's grab it as again. Oh, it's already been selected. And I still have this piece, so I'm going to delete it again because I probably undo whatever I did. And then I will switch to the side view, expand this view, press 3 just to make sure that you're at the correct size. Now switch to wireframes. Yeah, wireframes is gonna work. So you see, I'm adjusting this to this size, though I do have a problem, and then I will need to center this pivot a little bit better that way. Well, according to this, I will need to really, if I really want to be precise, I will need to do some more works, but never mind. This is really enough. I'm gonna extrude this. Make sure you are not in smooth preview mode. Extrude it just a little bit to create this edge here, and extrude it once again, and pull it there. Well, you can pull it that way. Press F8, switch to move tool, bring it near over that way. Now we will stretch it a little bit more. All right, I think that, yeah, I'm gonna stretch it just a little bit more over here, that way. Now I want to peek outside from this, just peek just a little bit outside from this area, from this one. Then what I will do, I will press F8, grab this edge, shift control right click, edging utilities to edging and split, right click, choose face, delete all those faces. So we have a center here, okay, and we can simply mirror it. So right now the X is there, you see here the X is over there, and this one over the other side. So we need to mirror to this side, so it's the positive X. Shift right click, let's see, mirror polygon tool, mirror polygon, mirror options, positive X, and don't check the merge with the original. Click apply, press F8, close this, right click, choose vertices, grab all those vertices. Hopefully we will be able to just click merge component and everything will be patched. Now just let's check this. So those, okay, and I'm just making samples, making sure that everything is going the way that I want. So with that done, I can simply copy this, grab those two, this one, bring it over this side, position it better. I need to make sure it's picking outside and not attaching. So yeah, that's good. Let's bring back the wheels. So here you go. If I press 3, I will have this that way. Let's take a look from the side. All right, so this is cool. Well, very nice so far. So I'm gonna wrap this part and we will continue the next part. What we will do probably, I'm not sure. I want to deal with this. I want to finish this area here because we have a lot of things to add here. Um, and as well covering the whole body. Okay, so until then, have a nice day. Thank you for watching, and we will continue at the next part. Don't forget to save this file, make a new copy, and just like so. I'm gonna call it 21, save as, and till then, see you.